Hi guys, I decided to get in here and do another reading. Given some of the energy and things happening currently around Luke Newton, I wanted to kind of tap into him again. I know people are asking for Nick, but Nicholas' status really hasn't changed all that much. Her energy hasn't changed. She is still being Nick. She is working hard. She is focusing on her career, her life. Yeah, there are some, you'll see her a little in this reading as well. But yeah, all in all, she's not in a place to worry about, basically. She's doing her thing. So, but the person I do worry about is Luke, and his situation. He seems to be kind of doing a spiral. And so yeah, I wanted to get some more information on him. Apologize that I haven't had any other readings, posted any other readings, but again, this is not my profession. This is something that I do for myself, for fun, for clarity on things in my own life. But anyways, let me go ahead and get in here. The first card that we got, that I got is it's the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is, it speaks about Luke having, basically being at a breaking point in his life. He's deeply unhappy. He is full of regret and remorse. There's a lot of fear and anxiety that's running through him. It also talks about being the subject of gossip, which tracks. He has been in gossip magazines, two at least so far. Well, one's a online publication. I guess both of them are at this point. But, you know, just recently, People Magazine and DM both have him in there. And not to mention everything else that's going on online. It all kind of stresses him out. But something about this you got to understand is that this regret that he has and this fear and this anxiety, it is self-inflicted. This is by his own actions type thing. Okay, so it's almost karmic. His head is in his hands. He's, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? That is what I'm getting. What have I done? What have I done? He is full of regret. He's got a lot of stuff going on, and he is, again, deeply unhappy right now, currently. So I wanted to kind of get into that and find out what's causing some of this unhappiness further. I mean, we can get some ideas, but what's the root? What's actually currently happening in his life that is causing some more of this? And this is what we got. I got a couple clarification cards. Got the Thug. I recognize the Thug as being kind of rebellious. He's got people in his life, such as his management team, that's been trying to get him on the right path. He's had opportunities, and he's just not listening. He's not going with that. And one of the biggest regrets he has is he's been associating and listening to these people. Okay, and it's not just one person, it's a whole bunch of people. And in a way, this is his inner self too. He's being selfish, he's being stubborn, he's letting pride and ego lead his way. And that is also because he's being led that way by people in his life that, you know, want to lead this, you know, there's no nice way to say it, but this douchey frat boy mentality, like this lifestyle of a douchey frat boy. And that's the influences that have been in his life and currently that are in his life, and he's regretting listening to them. This has led him on a bad path, and he knows it, and it's causing him a lot of anxiety and heartbreak. There's some more clarification cards that came with this as well. Now, this card, I don't want you to overreact or go, oh my God. This simply means that there are people being fake in his life and telling him lies. They're lying to him. They're being disingenuous, okay? That's what this fake news is, okay? I know it says other things, but that's what I'm getting. It's a fake news. he's just, somebody is being really super fake and manipulative. That's the other, it's manipulation, okay? It's a manipulation, fake manipulation. There's also secrets that are being kept from him. People are being secretive. They're being manipulative, they're being fake, and they're being secretive. They're doing things behind his back. Two other cards that came out, clarification cards. We got some karma, some drama, endings and loss, a mental breakdown. It says firestorm. I call this card the shitstorm because that's what's happening currently in his life. He has a shitstorm coming. And one of the things that's going to enhance that shitstorm is some shocking news that he is receiving. And it is pertaining to these secrets and this fake news, this manipulation and falsehoods that are being pushed on him, or he's being tricked basically and blinded by these people, okay? And it's causing some karmic drama, a lot. And so, whatever this shocking news is, whatever these secrets that they've been keeping from him, it's going to cause him to end things, okay? This is an ending. This is it. We're done. The karmic drama is just hit the fan, and he's done. Like, this is him. He is just over it all. Okay, he is absolutely over it all. He is so overwhelmed by everything that's happening here, and he regrets all of this. And so I wanted to get an idea of what is the secret. Okay. So for the secret, I got several cards. And bear with me, okay, because this is going to be a doozy. All right, so it's a hookup, okay, a physical hookup, okay, sorry, physical hookup. Okay, it is, oh gosh, guys, okay, please, it is between a dancer and someone who is extremely demanding of attention. I'm actually kind of, the dancer is kind of very immature. A very young, immature dancer. That's not hard to figure one out. I'm not going to name names, but you can fill in the blanks. The affair is with someone. It's an affair. Okay, she's hooking up with someone. This person that she's hooking up with is also not a good person. He's part of the friend group. He is someone who is extremely narcissistic. He has an ego the size of fucking Texas. Excuse my language, but seriously, very insecure. This is somebody who is very jealous of Luke. Okay, he is very jealous of Luke. He wants what Luke has. Okay, he claims to be his friend. Okay, it's that fakeness here. Okay, claims to be his friend, but in reality, this person is extremely jealous of Luke. Okay, and he actually is okay with Luke ruining his career because he's secretly a narcissistic ass who wants to see him fail because, again, he's a narcissist. If I can't have it, neither should you. So he's actually taking quite a bit of joy in causing some of this drama in his life, and taking what's his, having this affair with this attention-seeking, immature dancer that Luke is attached to. And the last but not least, where is this all taking place? It is happening during a time period where they're either at a gathering, a party, a birthday party, celebrations. Yeah. Okay, yeah, something's happening. Something's happening. That's all I'm saying. Something's happening. I'll let you draw your own conclusions on that. We know it's an affair. We know something's happening right around a celebration, a gathering of friends. Yeah. Okay. A little bit more clarification again about the secret. Somebody's getting carried away, romantic carried away. Yeah. And how's Luke really feeling about all of this? Like, what's his move? I wasn't really sure where else to go with this. But I'm kind of getting his feelings on this. He's not happy. He's going to, I don't know. He's having a unveiling of a new path. He's seeing a new path. He's got a lot of regret. That's another clarification card I drew. And then I just wanted to know where he's going from here. And he said this is a time for him to heal now. You know, it's a time for him to heal. So kind of getting the impression this is a catalyst. Whatever this secret here, this affair, yeah, it's a catalyst, and it's gonna cause him to walk away. Okay, he's ending things, and it's gonna end on a number of levels. So it's not just gonna be one relationship. It's probably gonna be multiple relationships, and he needs this time right now to heal. Okay, that's what he's getting. Hey, sorry for this interruption. I didn't have anything pretty to look at. I'm at work. Just kind of reviewing this video from last night, and I was also struck at this point in the reading, and I felt like I really needed to kind of maybe add a little bit to this as far as what I'm feeling. Yes, I do feel like this could potentially be an affair. Okay, and I said it very definitively in my reading, but I don't want to stick to that necessarily. Yes, it is very good chance that this could be an affair between two people that he is close to, the dancer and the narcissist. But it is also a potential that this is a pairing up of them in a different way, like to deceive him in another way. There's definitely these two characters in play, and they are definitely deceiving him. They are definitely manipulating him, and it is very obvious, and it's something that he's going to catch on to. He's going to find out. He's going to catch them in it, and it is going to be enough of an eye-opening experience that he walks away. That is what is getting at. So yes, I was very, oh, this is an affair, because that sometimes when I get feelings, I'm just right on it. I'm like, this is what I'm feeling this is, but there is potential it could be something different. So I wanted to clarify that, and I wanted to come back and maybe give you guys a little something else to look at, because it might not be an actual affair. It could be them pairing up with against him in a different way. Yeah, that take it how you will. But yeah, sorry for this interruption. I'll let you get back to the reading. Sorry. Second card I got here also kind of confirms this stuff here, this walking away. Yeah, this one here, this is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is a crossroads. Sorry, I have my notes here. Yes, I am diligent. I do take notes. He's at a crossroads. He has some difficult decisions that he's got to make. He is very torn. He has been torn between two worlds. His douchey frat boy friends over here and the true person he is. He is very torn between these things. This is not Luke. Okay, this whole mentality of Yeah, that's not him. That's not him. That's not who he is. That's a mask. That's a falsehood that he has put on in order to be with people he thought were his friends. Fake people he thought were his friends. And this is him at a crossroads realizing, okay, you know, I can't, that's not who I am. That's not who I am. And he's got some stuff that he's got to work through. Okay. I drew some clarifications on this one as well. For this one, I see, okay, his roadblocks. Okay. He's had roadblocks again because he's had these people in his way causing problems. And he's choosing a new path, okay? He's leaving that behind. That's what this endings is, and the loss. He's going to suffer through that. And here he is choosing to change. Basically, this is him, you know, starting to make amends for some of the other hurts that he's caused, because, you know, choosing this lifestyle, it has caused a lot of hurt amongst people in his life, people he cares about, not just, I know we're thinking Nicola, it's not just Nicola that he's caused hurt with. He's caused hurt with his other friends and other people that are important to him, people he's disappointed, and including even his fans. So yeah, he's removing these roadblocks, okay, and trying to get back to who he truly is. And part of that is the justice. It's making amends. It's, you know, it's about finding balance and truly, you know, being repentant. This is a journey, though. It's going to be a long journey. It's not an easy one. You know, it's never easy when you're trying to make self-improvements and changes, and especially when you are walking away from people you thought were your friends. There's a lot of hurt that goes with that, and it takes time. It takes self-reflection, and it takes true grit. It takes determination, and that's where he's at. He's on a journey. He's on a path, and this is him going into a new path. He was in one path. He's going to a new one, and in that new path, you know, he's gonna find, you know, freedom and, you know, joy, like true joy. He's going to be able to attain his goals again. He's getting back on the right path. And that is so important, so big for him, because he has been on the wrong path now for a while, because he's been listening to douchey frat boys instead of his own intuition and his people who truly do have his best interests at heart. He is not listening to them. Okay? He has not been listening to them. And so instead, he's listening to these douchey dudes. But that's all changing. And as you see, he's going to get onto the new path. Okay? This stuff had to happen. This stuff had to happen. Understand that. That had to happen. And you want to feel sorry for him, but do not feel sorry for him for the karmic justice that he is suffering, because he brought that on himself by listening to the wrong people. He is a grown man. He made decisions. They were wrong decisions. They hurt him, hurt his career, hurt people he loves. But he is making amends, and he's going to move forward. And that is what we're coming up on right here. Okay, these are the next cards I drew. And this is showing his new path. Okay, this is his new path right here. And this is a fantastic path. I could not ask for a better path for him. Like, he truly is finding that joy and that peace. And, you know, this is a wonderful, wonderful path for him. All right. So let's look at this path. On this path, you've got the King of Wands. This is a wonderful card. This is Luke taking control over his life again. Okay. This is him growing in strength, and he's becoming a leader. You know, like, he's always been, you know, here recently, you see him being a follower of douchey frat boys. And being a follower has not suited him. It has not been a good path for him. It has not served him well. That's what I'm looking for. It has not served him well, being a follower. And so breaking from your friends and starting over and kind of feeling alone, sometimes that forces you into really growing into yourself and becoming your own man, your own person. And in doing so, you become more of a leader, you know, and that's what this is showing him, becoming a leader. This is him on his path to becoming the emperor status, okay? He's becoming an emperor status. This is him working towards that. But this is also very lighthearted and free thinking, and you know, he's finally thinking for himself, which is so great. And it's such a fresh breath of fresh air for him. And it is such a positive card for Luke and his journey. This is a good journey. He's on the right path for enlightenment. The next card is the King of Cups. Again, a fantastic card. It's a really great card for him to get, especially considering his growth and his path. This is him maturing. Like he's growing up. He's becoming a man. Yes, he's a man. He's a grown man. He's 31, but he's a man child right now. Like he's going the man child route right now. But this is him being an actual man. This is him maturing and becoming the emperor. This is his path. This also speaks a lot of creativity and artistic abilities and strengthening those. Growing those talents and really putting his focus where it should be. As an actor, this is a fantastic card because it's showing him really embracing and putting his effort into his craft, and becoming the best actor he can be, you know, like he's going into the role of, you know, season 4, and you know, he's got to look good for this. You know, he wants to get new roles, and, you know, he's got to prove himself. And so he's really going to throw himself into that and really work hard. And that's a great card. Now the King of Cups also talks about love and romance and family, being affectionate. There's affection, that it signals that there is love budding in his life. Okay. And who is the love where's that love budding? It is budding from the Empress. Okay. The Empress is, well, that's Nick. It's Nick. You know, she's always there. She is his empress, his soulmate. And, you know, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And they go well together. He's not quite an emperor yet, but he's almost there. He's getting there. And yeah, Nick's loving, nurturing, like everything that is the Empress. So yeah, it's showing the love connection between him and his Empress. Okay, so we're seeing that budding relationship. So essentially what's going to happen, he's in here, he's doing his filming, he's building his craft, but he's also falling in love. He's falling in love. Him and his Empress are falling in love. It's wonderful. Okay. Next card, we've gotten this card for him before, and especially when in connection to his Empress, Nick. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm so sorry. I did get some clarification cards for this. So before we move on, I'm so sorry. This is, I did get some clarification cards. So let me just kind of go over those real quick with you. Okay, so there is a spiritual reconnection. Okay, he's during this growth time here. He is he's taking the time to get a new perspective on life. He is having some spiritual growth along with, you know, his potential is growing, his control, taking over control of his life. He's also growing spiritually, I should say. There is also, because of this spiritual growth, he is opening doors. Okay. So sorry, that was reversed. I am really apologize. It is open doors. And that was upside down too. Oh my God. I am so sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm not looking. I had them upside down. So yeah, so he, spiritual retreat, basically he's growing. He's using his, this time to grow who he is. And then of course, because of that, he's opening doors, and the opening of the doors is, of course, to this here, okay, emperor status, and to his empress. We've got success, roots of success, which is they're basically growing a foundation. This is what this relationship is. They're growing a strong foundation, a love, and they're thriving. He's been seeking clarity. He's getting clarity on a lot of things and understanding, which is beautiful. And then of course, it's worth the effort. Okay, it's paying off. Like his hard work, all of this, you know, the suffering, the long journey, the path, like the breaking off from the douchey frat boys. It's all paying off. It's all worth the effort because it gets him here. It gets him at his ultimate goal, and that is love, true fulfillment, success in his career. Yeah, this is pure joy right here. And that's what we're seeing here. Okay, so sorry, I got a little off topic there for a second. We're just sidetracked there for a second. Okay. Nine of Wands. We've gotten this for him before. The Knight of Wands is, it talks about traveling. Okay. It talks about travel. It talks about, being back on the right path. It is a connection. It's full speed ahead. Okay. Again, I mentioned this before. He is on a steed, and he is galloping forward. This is new beginnings. This is something new, a new relationship. And it's moving forward. It is full speed ahead. It talks about success. It's a successful card. And so, sorry. So what do we find from this? We get some clarifications on what's going on here. You see his inner child. Nick helps him find his inner child. Okay. This is, again, kind of a reference back to her. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about connections, communications. This is all things he's having success in, a partnership, leadership, in sync, just being in sync with someone. Of course, it also talks about romance. It talks about travel, romantic travel. And yeah, talks about sex. It's a lot of sex. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're going for there. All right. And so just to kind of go, all right, well, what is Nick and Luke's, future? I wanted just one card that represented their future together. And what I got was it's the Eight of Wands. Okay, and if you know anything about Eight of Wands, it's a great card, especially when you're talking about romance between two people. It is your hard work is paying off. It talks about, again, another romantic getaway. It is being swept off your feet. It is passion. It is sex. It is jumping in with both feet. It is just everything taking off very quickly. It is, yeah, it is full speed ahead. They go hand in hand, okay? This is full speed ahead. So their future together, Nick and Luke's future together, I'm seeing a romantic getaway. I'm seeing just a budding relationship that is going to just take off immediately. It happens like that with friends, though, doesn't it? When you already established a relationship with someone and you have feelings for that person, you things go smoothly. It goes quite quickly when you finally stop fighting it and you get together and things just take off. Everything is, the cards all line up, all the stars line up, the timing's right, things just take off. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing the relationship just taking off and it being effortless. It's going to move very smoothly. And yes, the rush of love. It's passion. It's going to be great. It's a lovely card to get, especially for two soulmates. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. It's not all bad. It's not all bad stuff. I mean, he's going to go through some hardships, guys. It's to be expected. When you make bad choices, there are consequences. Okay, that's just it. And a lot of people go, "Oh, I feel so bad for him." Don't feel bad for him. Okay, this is a learning experience for him, and this is how he's going to grow. People grow. People need hardship sometimes to grow, and especially when that hardship is by your own doing. That sometimes you have to learn your lesson. Sometimes you have to, so that you never do it again. Okay, if you don't have that bump in the road, then what's going to stop you from going down that path again? Well, hardships and going, oh shit, I don't ever want to do that again. I don't want to listen to these people. They don't have my best interest at heart. I want to follow this new path. That's what gets you off of, sometimes you have to hit rock bottom. And right now, Luke's hitting rock bottom. He's going to hit rock bottom. He's going to have some heartbreak. It looks like there's some kind of an affair, maybe some cheating. Yeah, I really hate putting that out there, but that's just what's coming out. Okay, that's what's being shown here. Secrets, an affair. Yeah, So, anyways, I hope that this happens sooner than later, honestly. It would be more beneficial for him for it to happen ASAP, because that means he will be quickly on his new path and he'll be moving forward and going on that journey, and that's going to ultimately lead him here, lead him there. That's where we want him to go. We want him to get here. This is where he deserves to be. And if it means he's got to go through some hard knocks right now, so freaking be it. Let the hard knocks come. Let it come swiftly so that he can quickly get onto this path. That is my prayer. And I hope that you guys are continuing to pray for Luke. Pray that he gets this lesson sooner rather than later, so that he can get on the right path. Yeah, I don't shield anybody from their consequences. He needs to feel his consequences. It's just going to make him a stronger man in the long run, okay? It's going to make him a good man in the long run. He is a good man, but it's going to help him realize that and truly become the man he is meant to be, okay? All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Be blessed. Bless others. Take care. Bye.